Join Brie and I for socialization. This is day 3 of Welcome Home. Because Brie is 8 weeks old and hasn't had all of her vaccinations, I have her in a soft-sided carrier, which is awesome. It's ventilated. Today it happens to be like 79 degrees in November here we're in Murphy, North Carolina, but Sit Up and Listen is out of Blairsville, Georgia. She is just sort of hanging out, sights and sounds, people coming by with dogs, cars, all of these things I'm looking for her to experience. From birth to 4 months is when puppies are imprinted with all the wonders of our beautiful planet. But along with that, vets usually recommend that dogs don't go outside the home. So these two trains of thought, dog training and veterinarian medical care, are kind of sort of in a collision path. The way that I bridge the veterinarian information along with the dog training socialization piece is to use a soft-sided carrier. In a moment, I'll just get her out and she'll sit in my lap. The goal is for her not to get parvos or distemper or any of those things that she hasn't been completely vaccinated for. Brie's vet visit is in a couple days. I'm going for the initial exam. I'm also going because I want to put her on heartworm preventative. When dogs come into my 2-week board and train, I always recommend that they have a heartworm preventative. If there's any medications due during the 2 weeks that they're in my care, I go ahead and give that medication. Required medication in order to enter my board and train program is a flea and tick preventative. We do have deer ticks here in Georgia. Also, we have fleas, even during the winter time. Fleas and ticks carry a lot of diseases, so during the board and train, when a dog is in my home, if they don't have any flea and tick prevention, those critters are being dropped off in my home environment. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get her out just so she can have an experience outside of the screened-in soft-sided crate here. So I'm gonna attach her leash and she's going to sit in my lap here. Wait. Scooting her out. Here she comes. And she's a big girl. I weighed her on my scale this morning and she weighed 15 pounds. Again, she's going to the vet in 3 days, so we'll see what the vet scales weigh her at. She's panting a little bit. It is warm today. Yeah. Okay, so I just want to answer some more questions in terms of questions that I get fairly frequently. The question I get when people call me up is, do you have a potty training program? No, I don't have a potty training program. I feel that there is so much information on the internet regarding potty training that it's very easy to put together a program. So therefore, I just, don't see a need for families to have to pay for that when there's so much good information out there. 2-week board and train, dogs must be 6 months old. If your puppy or your adult dog does come to me and they're not potty trained, I will go ahead and finish off the potty training that you have started and been unsuccessful with. I love to help families at that point in time. The question that I get asked is, do my dogs play with the board and train dogs? No, normally they don't play with the board and train dogs. There are a couple reasons for that. Not every dog is matched to play with another dog. I'm also not offering socialization in terms of having like a dog pack and integrating them into my dog pack and working on behaviors associated with possibly your dog being reactive. I just do not have a program for that. What I do use my dogs for is they're demonstration dogs for my company, Sit Up and Listen Dog Training. So you'll see them assisting in videos as distraction dogs. You will see, for instance, Ruby, my standard poodle, will be on a place board out in the yard, and you'll see me with the board and train dog heeling around the place board using Ruby as a distraction. I'm fascinated with Brie's dew claws. I've not had a dog that has dew claws. Normally, most dogs have their dew claws removed when they're very young. Brie has all 4 of hers. In fact, I'm just kind of touching the ones on her back feet. What's really good with puppies is to touch their feet a whole lot when they're young so that they get used to grooming the hair between her pads. I'm going to clip her out. She's going to have her nails Dremel throughout her life. So playing with the feet is just an awesome thing to do. With new puppies, it's really, really good if you can just hold them on their back and have them settle. She's nice and settled. And the goal is when they're nice and settled, you're looking for duration for that settle. So you'll want to hold them, and just before you think that they might start squirming to get up, is to put them down when they're in a completely calm state like this and they're nice and settled down. Because I'm not letting Brie's feet touch the ground here at the park today, because she hasn't been fully vaccinated, if she gets squirmy, I'm just going to put her back into her crate. Thank you for visiting with us today. Thank you for watching.